Wow, Bitcoin has afforded me a life of luxury. I need to find a soulmate, and I think maybe I can find a lot lizard here. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Hey, didn't you hear me?
Get lost, you loser. I would never get caught dead with you. Even if you were the last living thing on the planet and it was up to us to repopulate the Earth.
How am I ever going to find happiness?
Hey, is that your car?
This Ferrari? Yes, it is. I am new in town, and I'm looking for some new friends to spend time with on my yacht and in my helicopter.
Helicopter? Well, I could show you around a little bit if you would like.
I thought you didn't want anything to do with me?
I said, I didn't think I was pretty enough for you. I am not sure what you heard.
Oh my god, I can't believe I am actually doing this. Bitcoin has been good to me. Hang tight, baby. I am going to land this bird softer than your behind.
I have such expensive tastes, and your lifestyle really suits me well. I think we should start dating. Will you be my boyfriend?
I have never had a girlfriend before, of course. Consider us a couple now.
I love you, Zoomer, and I will be the best girlfriend you have ever had, smiley face. But I am entitled to anything I want, and if you ever hurt my feelings, the only way you can apologize is by giving me gifts.
I am actually doing this. Sounds great. Bitcoin has been good. Let's go to the beach and relax a little. Should we take my water raider out for a spin to the beach?
Hell, no. That would mean that I need to get close to you.
Oh, come on. I can tell you about my wealth on the way.
Okay, take the fastest route to the beach.
Captain, release the beast.
Zoomer, I have a confession to make. I love everything about you, from your body to your money and crypto portfolio. I think it is time to take things to the next level.
Thank you for the kind words, Skank Quisha. I think I am in love with you.
We should get married, Zoomer.
Ha ha ha.
We both said it at the same time.
I guess we are really meant to be.
Oh, Zoomer, I know we just met 15 minutes ago, but I want to have all of your children.
Let's see if we can find a chapel here on this island and get married today.
This is where my first 8 marriages started, Zoomer. I think I can get us a discount.
8 marriages, Skank Quisha?
I thought my 6th marriage would be forever, but it looks like the 9th husband is a keeper.
Welcome to Wojak's Love Shack. Are you two looking to get hitched?
Wojak, is that you, my friend?
Zoomer, what are you doing here? Because of you and Baby Fart Token, I became broke. I had to start up a strip club wedding chapel in an abandoned beach church. And hello again, Skankquisha. I take it I will be marrying you off to Zoomer today.
That's right, Wojak. I have found true love.
This is my chance to get back at Zoomer. Skankquisha is nothing but a gold digger. I can never forgive Zoomer for Baby Fart Token. I must marry Zoomer and Skankquisha and hope for the worst for Zoomer. Okay, this is wonderful. I couldn't be happier for you, Zoomer.
Thank you, Wojak.
I would like both of you to step right up to the sacred stripper pole and you will become one. Please join hands. Oh, stripper pole, how we value all of your attributes, how you stand perfectly erect like a crypto that just went to the moon, how all the ladies seem to love to dance on you, how you shine in the lights across all of the gentle men's clubs. We remember this day in matrimony, and how Skankquisha finalized her divorce from her 8th husband this morning at 4:20 am. Do you, Zoomer, take Skankquisha to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Skankquisha, take Zoomer to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Please lick the stripper pole to show your commitment to each other. I now pronounce you both husband and wife. Zoomer, you may kiss your bride. Have a nice life. Now get the hell out of here, please.
Thank you, Wojak. I love you, man. Come on over to my beach villa after you get done slave wage-ing you wage cock.
Okay, Zoomer, I will do that. Well, I guess this must be Zoomer's house. Wow, if only I could live in luxury like this.
Wojak, I can see you on the camera. I will pop the gate. Park your sapphire blue Cana wagon next to my Lambo.
Okay, Zoomer, sounds good.
My friend, I just talked to our old supervisor at Don's.
What the hell are you talking about, Zoomer?
I only invited you over here because I felt bad about the baby fart token thing. I was going to give you $10 million to make it right. Skankquisha suggested that we sign a prenup, and she just served me divorce papers. I didn't know what I was signing, and it looks like she is taking 100% of my belonging. She even has the keys to my Bitcoin wallet. I am literally worth $0 now, but there is hope.
Oh my god, Zoomer, You are in ruins. What do you mean there is hope?
I just got my old job back at Don's, the burger shack that we met at. I need to vacate all of my properties within 12 hours according to the restraining order Skankwisha placed on me. Is there any way you could drop me off at work? I start in 2 hours. Thanks for the ride, Wojak. See you next time.
Have a great life working for the man Zuma.
And ladies and gents, welcome to the show. If you're going to want to watch the rest of that clip, I'm going to make you wait. That's right, I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to throw that video at the end screens. Welcome to tonight's live stream. I hope everyone's doing well wherever you're at in the world. I see we got about 4 people in the live. You know what? Shout out to you 4 people or whoever's in here. I see Strika, Crypto Airborne. You guys are here in the midst of the bear market. It is getting buck wild out there. We have a whole ton of stuff to talk about, but mainly tonight's video will be the live stream of technical analysis, things like that. So, folks, what I need you guys to do is show me all of your flexes in the comments section. I want to see what degen plays you guys are making out there. I know Crypto Airborne is going for that Rash Cream token. You know, it's valid. You know what? We're just gonna kick things off right now with Bitcoin. We'll revisit this a little bit later on. I want to just, you know, I've mentioned this, folks, many times. And actually, I know I've had some conversations with people about how much this bear market here, up here, looks like this bear market down here. And really, when it comes down to it, there's a few different things that I'm using to try and gauge. Notice, folks, how I said try and gauge wherever the bottom is at on this thing. We can look at historical examples of the RSI and Bitcoin. We can see, folks, that historically speaking, we can see these falling wedges develop in the RSI. What I did here was just draw up some of these boxes here that basically measured all-time highs for each bull run and really the lowest low of the RSI here. And you guys can see how nicely this really communicates data to us that there was a shift in momentum right at this point. This is the 2014 bear market. And now we can look at the 2017 bear market. Yeah, we'll look at Cosmos too. And Polygon. Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, here's another example, folks. Prime example. We had this falling wedge that happened. And really, boom. All-time highs. Monday, December 11th, 2017. And then we saw the worst of the worst RSI almost a year later. So this is interesting. We got the falling wedge here, folks. And where are we at right now? All-time highs. And you can see that I've lined up this RSI, this low point with the edge of this box. So I do think that, you know, we have seen the prices kind of slump a little bit more than past bull markets or bear markets. However, we have seen a lot more shit go down this bear market than any other bear market, I feel like. And I've only been around for pretty much the bear markets here the last couple of years. So this is very interesting to say the least. So right now on the weekly chart with Bitcoin, we are coming up on this death cross. And I did a video on this a while back, folks. And really, when it comes down to these death crosses, it's not a guarantee that these markets are just going to, you know, basically go to crap. It's not a guarantee. I did an entire video on this, which I will post at the end of this video in the end screens. And basically, what we can expect to possibly see is the fact that sometimes, a high percentage of the times when we see a death cross happen, that is when the worst of the worst is over, especially on these super high time frames like the weekly chart. And really, this is maybe the second death cross that we could have possibly seen in Bitcoin's history. So here's the 200 moving average, and I'm guessing this thing kind of came down like this. But notice, once the 50 moving average kind of came and connected with this presumed 200-day moving average, really, the bottom was in, like right after. So it is what it is. It's hard to understand. Let's go ahead and look at. Let's go ahead and look. I just want to make sure everything's coming through nice and clean. So bear with me 1 second here. All right. So, all right. Everything looks good. So that's my opinions on this. So let's jump right into some Cosmos, Atom. I did a video on Cosmos, Atom the other day, basically saying that it's possible for Atom to easily go to $100. It's possible for Atom to easily go to $150. Really, in my opinion, it is. When we look at the comparison of price to current market cap, multiply it 25 times or whatever it is, you can get to $100 billion market cap and see Cosmos, or a $40 billion market cap, and see Cosmos in that $100 range. So it's insane. You know what? I need more exposure to the Cosmos ecosystem. I really do. So the last time I left off and we were doing TA on Cosmos, here's the deal. I was kind of speculating that we were going to see some sort of pennant or flag. It looks like this is indeed what we are seeing. So I think the last time I was looking into this was last Wednesday was my live stream. So we were right about in here. So this is good to see that price is doing this. Right now, let me just go ahead and look at this. I want to look at this on like a 12-hour frame. Here we go. Okay. So really, it does look like Cosmos is kind of falling into this falling wedge. And so, I'm getting a little bit bullish on this Cosmos, token coin. I don't know. I'm getting kind of bullish on the markets just in general based off that Bitcoin stuff I was just talking about, folks. But I do think that there is a falling wedge here, and I do think that there could be this chance we see Cosmos pull a little bit of a rebound here. Let's face it, Cosmos did something very, very bad here. They broke, and this is not anybody's fault. This happens in trading. The markets dictated this. FTX dictated all of this, but we had an inverse head and shoulders here that was quite nice. Almost a perfect neckline. All the FTX stuff happened. Boom, 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 boom. We went down. Look, we're seeing price start to kind of recover in this falling wedge, hopefully. The one thing that you guys got to realize is that, if we start to see big time bullish patterns really start breaking down, like this inverse head and shoulders, and then we see another bullish pattern really start breaking down, I think that that might be a sign. But right now, I am hoping that we see Cosmos really kind of bump up to at least this 200 moving average, around $10.80, or even this $12 lane here. Something interesting I want to go ahead and do, and I want to really see where this thing is sitting at a Ganfan level. So we're just going to measure this out. I'm thinking right about here. We'll throw up a little 45-degree angle. And what I'm going to be doing here, folks, is just looking for the Ganfans to basically confirm levels that exist. And really, when it comes down to it, these markets, folks, in a lot of cases, they move at 45-degree angles. So that is one reason why I am measuring the 45-degree angle. You guys can see here. Let's see. This is 45-degree angle right here. So you guys can see how well these markets do move at a 45-degree angle. So it is what it is. Let's get back to business here and talk about this Ganfan, folks. Here we go. We'll line this up. I mean, yeah, you can kind of see where the support levels were. Right in here, right in here. See, it came down, touched here. So, yeah, I would really like to see this. I mean, man, even come up to like this $13.36 level. Let's go ahead and move on to Matic. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, folks. It's kind of like a slow night in crypto right now, right? Seems like it. Only 5 people in here. People, I think, are just all exhausted right now. So we had a breakdown happen here. So the last time was probably like a week ago. We were looking at Matic, and I'm just trying to look here. It kind of looks like we were trying to maybe, I don't know what was going on here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. But it looks like we fell into the next channel downwards on this Fibonacci channel. Bear with me one second. I think what we were doing on this daily chart is that we were kind of illustrating how easy it would have been for price just to pop through this whole... oh, you know what it was, folks? You know what it was? Okay, so last week I was talking about the Fibonacci sliver. So for those of you guys that have been... for those of you that were, have been around this channel, you'll know that I've coined this term, the Fibonacci sliver. Basically, what it is, when we throw up Fibonacci channels like this, as price moves horizontally, it gets bumped into these channels, which forces the price action to go up or down. And so what we were doing here was we were waiting to see where the price was going to go, because last Wednesday, which would have been what? Yeah, the 14th, we were kind of butting right up to the edge of this channel. Unfortunately, we bumped up to the channel and we dropped down, and it looks like this line here was my prediction of the 200 moving average, and it looks like we have come right down to that 200 moving average as predicted. So that is pretty spot on stuff right there. I do think that, right now, this price could possibly be a little too far from this Ichimoku cloud. I just, it's close. It's close. I would hate to see some sort of a corrective wave in this form take us down to the 60-cent levels on Matic. It could happen. I don't know. It looks like there is maybe a little head and shoulders here. I'm really not seeing the neckline defined by the left shoulder, though. So I don't know. I don't know. I think that right now, let's just go ahead and clear the charts and try to predict where this thing could fall quick. All right. So, we're sitting right on the 786, folks. Ick. 50 moving average way over the head of price action and the 200 moving average. So, there might be a chance we see a little bit of a bounce here. It is entirely possible. I do think that there is this possibility that we end up seeing somewhat of a descending triangle or something of that nature. Maybe something like this. A little squeeze happen, but this baby could drop down to the 71 cent 64-cent level by the time this corrective wave plays out. This is a tough one. I always hate these plays where it really is like 50-50 right now. But there is a symmetrical triangle squeeze or something of that nature going on at the moment. Yeah, so what else do we got here in the comments? Let me know in the comments if you guys have any crypto that you want me to go over. Or we'll just kind of go through a few of them if people just aren't feeling it. People aren't feeling it. But man, oh man, this is not good. Cardano, ADA, unfortunately, has broken through this very, very strong falling wedge. This is not something that you want to be seeing. I know that there has been some heavy FUD on Cardano. I haven't ever been really head over heels about Cardano. I haven't been, like a huge fanboy of it. I guess I don't mind it. But I think a lot of it is hype too. But you guys can see in the last 2 weeks, this huge drop off in price. I know, there's been some FUD going around and stuff like that from what I can tell. But right now, I mean, this is like an insane little drop off here. There is definitely some Elliott wave theory to the downside. Let's look at this on a daily chart. Whenever we start to see these kind of moves, I just like to look at the bigger picture. Price action, in my opinion, is pretty damn far from this Ichimoku cloud, kind of like it was here. Not saying we're going to get a bounce or anything, but we could see 5 to 7 cents here going into the new year, maybe going into January. We could see this kind of float by and maybe see Cardano first come up and test this 27-cent level. That's going to be the number one thing Cardano needs to really break through. So it is what it is. Let's look at what is that? eGold? Did they rebrand to? Is that eGold Multiverse? eGold. Okay, yeah. So look at this, folks. The last time I did technical analysis on eGold, the frickin' king of TA was squawking at everybody. Look at this, folks. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? So the last time I did TA on eGold, clear as day, I was telling everybody there's some sort of bullish Gartley, bearish Gartley, blah, 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 blah. This is where the price is going. And now we're seeing this price down to $38. And whenever you see a bullish Gartley or a bullish butterfly, something like that, really there's 2 points that I like to aim at. Really, when I'm thinking about buying the dip, there's 3 points. This 127 is the first stop. The 161.8 is the second stop. So if you're out there, see, million miles. Today is ICP Fibonacci 5x time. Watch out. Interesting. We'll cover ICP later. But here we go. This was expected. This move was expected. I don't think that you should be alarmed at this move at this point in time. I don't know anything about eGold, if they've had any FUD put out on them, if they've had any breakdowns in the project or whatever. But when we're able to predict this type of movement, bingo. We were talking about this probably. I don't remember the last time I did eGold, but it's been months. And I set this chart up months ago, saying at least we're coming down to the 127. So yeah, right now eGold, it's at the 141. We've got a very concrete ABC corrective wave. I do think that price is probably a little too far from the Ichimoku cloud. We might get a little bit of a bounce here. This is going to be the determining point. If this 50 moving average rejects price action, this baby's coming right down to the 161.8 at $29. Hopefully, for the holder's sake, we break through this little 50 moving average. Maybe there could be this chance that we see some sort of inverse head and shoulders happen and see a move to the upside with this. So yeah, this is an interesting play. It's not surprising based off my previous technical analysis on this, but you know what? Watch out. I do think that price is going to come like this, maybe hit this 50 moving average, maybe come down like that. So I mean, if you see this thing, fly back down below $35 somewhere in there, could be heading for the 161.8. Not financial or trading advice. Whew. Okay, so we got 9 people strong. If you guys can, smash that like button. I truly appreciate it. Helps get the algo cooking. We're going to look at CKB. Let's look at CKB. I like CKB, right? Everybody knows that I like CKB. I have covered CKB more than Nervos Network has actually covered CKB. I've made more videos than Nervos Network on this, on their own coin. So that's how much I like it. I just like it. I like the people working it. Good crew. In my opinion, you have to do your own research. But yeah, right now we can see CKB. And really, getting back to that whole thing I was talking about earlier on, folks, these markets a lot of times move within these 45-degree angles. So here's a perfect skewer of this price action. So we're going to go up here and throw another GAN fan because this is just kind of wishy-washy, the trading. Yeah, all for free. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was making $1,000 a month off YouTube ad revenue the last time the bull market was, kicked in. So, that, and I did get paid a little bit. But, unfortunately for CKB, we're looking at the daily chart. I'm going to move this over so you guys can see. There is just this, man, I think that this thing could fall into the 0.001s. If it continues on, if this bear market continues on. So, I mean, there is the possibility right now that we could be seeing CKB maybe, and this is all contingent on some sort of a bounce or something like that. There's not a really strong argument for a falling wedge here. But it is what it is. I mean, you could almost make this argument that there is a falling wedge pattern here. You know what? To be honest, it goes back to June. So this is a 6-month falling wedge. I'm going to be pretty disappointed if CKB doesn't bounce off this. Really, we need CKB to bounce off this, no doubt. And there might have even been some sort of Gartley pattern here. Let's just check into this quick. Yep. So what I'm looking for, is price action not, it needs to hit the 61.8, which is right here, and it cannot go lower than the 786. So we saw that right shoulder do that. This is like a scam wick here. So let's go ahead and throw up some other stuff. Okay, perfect. So what I'm doing is measuring the right shoulder. Okay. And so I'm measuring from this point up to this point. You can see that price came up, kissed the 61.8 here and here. So right now, I am kind of thinking that this could be, in fact, some sort of bullish Gartley pattern. This is something that Elrond, the same style pattern that Elrond saw. So with that said, what we're going to do is measure from point B up to A. And then we're going to look for the 127 or the 161.8. So we are right down to the 161.8. That's kind of where I would have guessed had I caught on to this a lot earlier. but I would have said the 127 or the 161.8 or somewhere in the middle. So yeah, if price really loses down to this 0.001898, you know what? Not financial or trading advice, but you know, maybe reconsider your positions. Really, yeah, I'm not going to give any more financial advice or anything like that. I like CKB. I've got a bag. Full disclosure, folks, am running miners at a loss to help secure Nervos Network, like a lot of other people. Let's get into another one. Million Miles says, yeah, what's up, Million Miles? Let's see here. Today is Fibonacci 5x time. You know, I was really looking at ICP the other day, and you know, it's kind of at this pivotal point right now, where, you know, we've seen some crazy things happen with ICP, right? But when we look at Fibonacci time sequence, you know, in hindsight, when I measure from the launch down to this low here, really, it predicted a reversal quite nicely here. And Fibonacci time sequence is a method we can use to predict reversals, increase volatility, things like that. So we got a reversal here, increased volatility here, and we got increased volatility here, and boom, it predicted a reversal right on the spot. I mean, down to the day. Look at this, folks. So red candle, boom, reversal. Rest are green. You know, so we coming back down to retest this area. I think that ICP, it's just in this unique position because it was impacted by FTX. It was impacted by a lot of FUD campaigns, things like that. And this is not me just saying that. There's lots of evidence to support that. But here we got you know, another falling wedge that is on the books, folks. So we're seeing a lot of the same similar style falling wedges, you know, kind of across the cryptoverse. Now, really, the next important time sequence for ICP isn't until November of 2023. So I don't know, folks. I don't know. It's going to be about a year out before the next big time sequence, and nothing may happen on this date. So right now, ICP on this daily chart, its price is squeezing, man. Price is squeezing so hard. Ideally, I would like to see ICP really, bear with me one second, really kind of trade maybe up to this 50 moving average. If it can survive that, I'd like to see it kind of trade sideways and flatten out this 50 moving average. And I'd like to see this price make a move in January to try to get above this Ichimoku cloud. Because look at this. ICP has only been above the Ichimoku cloud on the daily twice in its entire existence. Yeah. So Airborne said, I saw BitBoy made a video of ICP the other day. I mean, it is what it is. Let me know in the comments section if you guys want me to talk at a high level of how they were impacting projects like Aptos, Casper. They were impacting Ronin Network, ICP. They drown out this project called New Genesis. It's insane. The stuff that they were doing. So yeah, ICP, we're just, you know, hurry up and wait, right? We're just in this little squeeze pattern right now. Let's see. We got any other requests? Let's see here. FTT? No, we ain't gonna look at that, are we? Let's see here. Yeah, Solana, man. Let's see. You can draw the Fibonacci time slot from start to the second top of $87. You can see that the 5x time. Okay, let's go back to that. You know, it's just it's very interesting where the swing high and swing lows, you know, really kind of print Fibonacci time sequence. Was that on the daily? Was that on the daily chart there, Miles? Let me know. And yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, this is one thing that I always like to look for is double confirmations when we do Fibonacci time sequence, stuff like that. To me, this would be a valid placement of Fibonacci time sequence. Simply reversal here. It predicted a reversal, increased volatility right around here. We had kind of the same thing going on here, printing a green candle. So yeah, I would definitely say, you know, there could be something there that you're onto. Absolutely. All right, let's move on to one last. Let's look at Solana and how this broke down. Really, Solana. I was, you know, for the holders' sake, there's been a lot of people. Solana was a big time engine for the whole Sam Bankman-Alameda research. It was this engine and vehicle that they use to really, to basically launder money. And so when we look at Solana and how this thing went straight up, it's just nuts. It's just absolutely nuts. The way this thing pumped like this, what happened, the way this thing pumped is that FTX, basically what they were doing is they had all these synthetic coins on their exchange. So they basically just created their own Solana, and they would have their market makers trade Solana back and forth, and then they were able to basically manipulate a lot of the other markets, because let's face it, all these exchanges kind of are hooked into each other. Price goes up here, the market makers know that the price needs to come up on their exchange. Otherwise, they're going to suffer some arbitrage, things like that. And what happened with Solana is that Solana was in this manipulated position where these market makers at FTX basically just used these fake tokens to pump the entire market of Solana. Yeah, crypto is my retirement. We got some people flooding in here. Yeah, we're going to do all this analysis. Let's see. Love your show. Can you have a look at Doge Girlfriend? Okay, so it looks like we got some Doge Girlfriend fans in here, or bots. What in the hell is going on here? Oh, man. We got some crazy activity going on in the comments. Well, let's look at Doge Girlfriend. All right. Let's. No, man. All right. So we're going to look at Doge Girlfriend. Was it Doge GF? All right. So this is on what? Uniswap? All right. So look at this. Ooh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Doge Girlfriend. Holy shit. Yeah, this looks bad. Not gonna lie. Daily chart looks buck wild. Yeah, we got 18 people in here. 18 people right now that want some Doge Girlfriend. Man. So it looks like this has been rug pulled. Let's look at a different one. So we're looking at the Uniswap. We'll look at Sushi Swap right now. Jeez, okay. Yeah, so this has been rug pulled. It's basically been unplugged now. But yeah, Doge Girlfriend is done. Damn. And now we've hit the Doge girlfriend. We've hit the Doge girlfriend algorithm. Crypto is my retirement. They came from my community. Well, I appreciate all of you guys here. I really do. But yeah, this is bad news, bears. Definitely, for sure. So I hope people didn't get one over on this one. So let's look at, since we're here, let's look at Doge. How about that? How about we look at some Dogecoin? Isn't Dogecoin supposed to be Doge girlfriend's boyfriend? So yeah, here we go. I mean, we'll check out Doge on the daily. Just bear with me 1 second here. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, in Airborne, I do think that whole Zuck's sister, I think that was a deep fake video. I think it was a deep fake video. But right now, let's look at Dogecoin, folks. We had this crazy pump earlier in the year, and now we are seeing things kind of level off. I mean, man, this is in this unique position, you guys. I am kind of seeing maybe the possibility that there could be a Gartley pattern here, so we need to go ahead and really check that out. So price, did it come up and nip the 61.8? It did not. So this now looks like more of a falling wedge type scenario. So let's just go ahead and throw down, folks, a little falling wedge. There we go. That is a falling wedge. So right now on the daily chart, you know, this thing looks like it's gearing up to death cross. And like I just said, folks, when we see a death cross, it's not always a bad sign. Typically, you know, sometimes we can see these assets in coins reverse, things like that. It's not always a death sentence. So I do think there is this chance that if Dogecoin holds this floor at 7 cents, this thing, you know, might see a little bit of a rally up to 8 cents. And if we can get Dogecoin absolutely banging, I do think that there is a chance it can make itself pump through this Ichimoku cloud. So that would be sweet to see. I'm just looking at the comments section here. Yeah, buy the tops, not buy the bottoms, not the tops. Come on, bro. Let's see here. We got Crypto Airborne in the comments section. Hey, I think I've got a bag of Doge GF, actually. We'll see what's up. But yeah, right now, Dogecoin is under the 750-day moving average, which is a decent time historically to accumulate. I'd like to see this come back up for a retest at the 15-cent level. Let's look at SHIB, since we're talking about dogs and stuff like that now. Oh, man. So Shiba, I don't know when the last time I pulled this chart up, but Shiba is playing into this, you know, sideways squeeze pattern, 100%. So let's get this out in front. So you can see it's testing this lower trend line, and Shiba is squeezing to death. So if Shiba breaks through this bottom part of this trend line, you know, lower than 780, you know, let's just say 770, folks, I think that, you know, Dogecoin could be in some trouble. And there could be, folks, this little, let me just see here. Ooh, there could be something here, folks. Look at this. So getting back to the whole, if we get back to the whole, bear with me, bullish, bearish Gartley, there could be something here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to measure the C point. So we're going to measure from A down to X. And we can see that the price has nipped. It has nipped the 61.8, folks. So let's look at this. So let's just go here, and yeah, it's right in the range. Perfect. We got that. So let's get rid of this. We got the Doge GF army in here strong. Oh man, hope you guys don't get wrecked for sure. For sure. It's not looking good. And so now we can see that B is right in the area we want. So we want this B spot to come in right in the 61.8 to 786 area. So now what this is telling me is that there could be this move, folks. Let's just go from B to A. I would expect Dogecoin maybe gearing up to come and test out this 127 level, possibly down to the 161.8. So, I mean, it is what it is, folks. If you guys see it trending downwards, I'm looking for that 397, the last three digits. Yeah. The entire market is definitely down. Absolutely. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got the peasant rescue team in the house. You know what? I kind of like that. That's funny. So let me know in the comment section. Was Doge girlfriend listed to Coinbase? And it is what it is. It's crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, so let me know. I'll stick around for one or two more degen. I'm going to stick around for one or more degen cryptocurrencies that you guys drop in the comment section. You guys are absolutely degens. Let me tell you this. We just pulled up the Doge girlfriend chart, folks. Trust me. You do not want me to pull up the Doge girlfriend chart again. Okay. It's listed on Coinbase custody. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh. All right. So we'll look at Doge GF again. Where the hell did all of you come from anyway? So not really seeing any holdings in Coinbase. It must not be live here. But yeah, we're going to just pull up this again on Uniswap. Okay. What? No, this can't be right. Wrapped ETH, Doge girlfriend. Oh, this is wrapped ETH. I gotta look at Doge GF. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. Let me know the ticker. Doge GF broski. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking up your ticker, guys. I'm not seeing anything. Let's see here. Oh man, I don't know. You guys. I don't know what is going on here with this coin. Straight up, this looks bad. Oh boy. All right, guys. So at this point in time, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. It's getting buck wild. I thank you all for following. Subscribe. Smash that like button. Maybe we'll look at Dogecoin another day. Hope you guys all have a beautiful day wherever you're at in the world. We'll get a video out tomorrow. Peace.